What's up, everybody? It's Missy Barr, and today we are at the Dallas World Aquarium. Check it out. So we went and started on the 3rd floor and saw this enormous, beautiful rainforest with a waterfall inside. Oh my God. And we saw creatures from the tiniest seahorse. Look how incredibly beautiful. To the enormously beautiful manatee. This Greater Caribbean manatee was gorgeous. Look at those eyes. I think I'm in love. But the real reason I was at the Dallas World Aquarium was to look for all the beautiful creatures that inspired the creatures from Finding Nemo. And yes, I found a brown shark, which should have been a great white shark, but I loved it. And this was Bruce. And I found Crush, a Ra'u turtle, who was just sitting nicely in this beautiful aquarium with other friends. And I found, yes, you guessed it, a Moorish idolfish named Gil, and he looked amazing. Then I found Nigel, the brown pelican, and look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. So peaceful, so loving. Got a little itch. Love it. And then right in front of my face, I found Dory, a blue tang fish. So beautiful, so graceful, so blue. And finally, I found Marlin and Nemo, beautiful clownfish in their lovely anemone. The Dallas World Aquarium did not disappoint. My mom and I had the best time ever, and I suggest you go as soon as you can because those animals are amazing. And of course, I have to put on a puppet show that is about these beautiful creatures. And so I had this box in my garage that I was about to throw away, and it had all of this great wrapping and packaging supply stuff. And I thought, you know what this would be? An amazing coral reef. So let's get started. I just put it together with some hot glue. Didn't even have to glue the whole thing, just a few spots, and it held together very nicely. So you see it stands nice and tall and nice and sturdy. I didn't have to make anything. I just grabbed stuff out of my recycling bin. The best day ever. Okay, now I also grabbed this packaging stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful and shiny, and so I added some purple paint to it and just started painting away. I added a little metallic paint as well. Got a nice sponge and just stroked across to paint it nicely. And it dried pretty quickly, so that was wonderful. Ooh, look at that. And then next I did a green one because I didn't have purple or green tissue paper, so I thought I would make my own. Now I just cut this up into nice rectangles, and it's gonna be something. At this point, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I was so inspired after going to the aquarium that I could just see in my mind those beautiful fish and the beautiful anemones. So this was gonna be something like that anemone I saw. Let me show it to you. This was the long tentacle anemone, and it is twice the size it was last year when I came to this place. Look how beautiful. Alright, so I'm just adding those tentacles right in here at the very top so they can just, wave around. And cutting just some slats into a folded paper of this, I'm not sure, I think it's like really thin styrofoam. But it's perfect, and it's kind of shiny too. Now, if you don't have these things in your recycling bin, you could always just use tissue paper and paper, which we're going to use in a few minutes. And So I looked at more pictures and videos of all the beautiful coral they had in there, and got orange and yellow and reds and all kinds of colors. It was just so inspiring. And in that same box there was this pink bubble wrap. I was in love, and I used it also in my beautiful coral reef. It was time to make some fish. I had some of my printed paper, which just, when I paint something with acrylic paints, I always, I don't want to throw it down the sink because that's bad for my sink and my pipes, and I don't want to throw it away in the trash because that's bad for the environment. So I print it onto another piece of clean paper and then save it for a time like this when I can make beautiful fish out of my printed paper. Look how amazing this looks. Oh, I love it. And it's not heavy. It's really light. You can move it around anywhere and get ready for the puppet show. You can make a background by just sticking a big sheet on a wall with some staples, or you can get a box like this one, cut it along one of the edges and make this beautiful background set. It's perfect. And I just got a curtain and draped it over like so, and it's just perfect. And I can always take this curtain away and put away the box and use it for another time and a different place. Now to put my beautiful coral reef, I love it. Now, I don't want to glue anything on my curtain, so I'm using these beautiful poster putty little, balls, and you just put it on the back of whatever you want to put onto. It can go on fabric, it can go on paper, walls, whatever, and you can take it right back off. Look how amazing. Here it is. Look how wonderful it is. I can't wait to put on our play, and I hope you have fun making your puppet show. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and that you are amazing. Bye-bye. Also, if you want to learn how to make any of these puppets, I'll put the links in the description for all of them. They were so much fun to make. Bye-bye.